Okay, so we go on about the Kanye West, slavery comments. We could talk about how, well, if you want to say the black people choosing slavery as a choice. Okay, if I don't know anything else, I know that's not entirely true. You know, yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, believe what they want. This is things on here on this new channel. So the other channel, well, oh yeah, that channel was gone. Because as of 24 hours ago and as of last week, I got rid of that channel. This is the first now on this channel, even without the glasses too, and that's coming back sooner or later too. All those comments and all the stuff that you say and those things that you say that just resonate with me when maybe some majority of people who don't believe that. I have been taught over and over again about slavery back in school, back in grade school, back in high school, back in my social studies class, you know, in Chicago, here in Chicago, where this channel was being, recorded for, military purposes. That's what they be recorded for. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, I haven't been taught that and had it been put in my head over and over and over again, not to realize that. Maybe you were trying to skip back because you said we always go everything to do with slavery and everything. And think the black people because it was go over that, but it has been there. It doesn't mean there's not a part of history. I don't know if you forget, I don't know if you realize this, but even now you do realize. I don't know if you remember this. You probably forgetting it. You probably ain't up in the history a whole lot. Okay, slavery and everything. We fought over some 400 or more, whatever years ago. I don't remember that amount of years, but I do remember it was slavery then. Yes, I didn't read in the books for nothing. I didn't read at community college. I have an African American studies book somewhere, but I think I gave it away. It was black studies or whatever. But I didn't go over everything in that book for nothing. Harriet Tubman didn't go to the Underground Railroad for nothing, just to get away from all that, the slavery and the slave, being slave and everything. Have to pick all that cotton, you know. And you had seen the Django too, the movie, obviously. And one of your collaborators was in that movie, Jamie Foxx. What can I think? What can I say about it? All I can say, what I'm trying to say is that I disagree about it, and it's not a choice. Slavery is not a choice. Slavery was something that happened some 400 or more years ago, and it wasn't just a choice, at least to me, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been seeing all the stuff that depicted it from before. You probably could have said, well, that's fiction or something. That's just TV and the movie, like the Django capture. But that was sort of what will get the version of the slaveries. Well, I mean, slavery, excuse me. If the slaves were actually fighting back at the time, in some part they did in real life. I know, I get that, I understand that. You say, what am I on about, what am I talking about? I do know that, okay? Not everything, but I do know what I ought to know. And not what I wanted to know, I should know more. Part of my right brain going out, and I got the left brain right here, okay? And for you to say that, it's kind of a little bit illogical. Because I hope that you, well, I ain't want to say nothing. Don't take it to be a threat on here. I don't want this challenge this to either be gone, but or not to know FBI or anything get on me about it. But I just only get to like to play that don't nothing happen with this man because you say the stuff that you say it may have some effects. You never know. I'm just saying because a lot of other majority of people may disagree with you. They may put their disagreement to some physical action or something. And not me. I'm just saying if there's anybody, you gotta be careful because I remember, and this is outside of racism. There was a member of a group that I'm for and they're of a different race. And they said some stuff about Jesus and they had different beliefs. And you see what happened some maybe 15 years later with them? Next thing you know, I'm just saying. Some stuff can happen. You gotta be careful because life and death can be in the power of the tongue, and words have some power. They're like double-edged swords, And you can still have your beliefs and have free thought, you know, and all that's great. But sometimes you gotta take the responsibility behind the actions. That's what you gotta do. And there is a lot of stuff that goes into what somebody said to have through the day. You gotta think about and pay attention to stuff that's going on, more stuff going around the world than what somebody say all the time. Like I be on here and you see in the troll and all the comments are all what they call so-called trolls down below. Over one little comment on the other channel that I had, it's wrestling related, something to do with the wrestling, not hooking some fan or whatever else that was going on. It's just too much in time in your day to focus on somebody saying something all the time and the grammar of it. It's way too much more out of proportion. Even with social media, you get behind your keyboard, get on a computer, type like this, and then next thing you know, all of a sudden you're this big hotshot, this big person, this you think you're God's gift to what somebody is, and you speak for them. And if you speak for a whole, as all the people, when you say that slavery is a choice, they might not be inclined to agree with you because not everybody agrees with you on this. And there has been somebody who's not. And some can say it's because it's ever since you've been with Kim, that's part of it, or whatever. You just mashing everything on music and being this genius and then just over carried away. You gotta tell the difference between passion and when you're crossing the line. Like I could be passionate in book writing and all this stuff, but I'm not getting too carried away that I'm a buff it all, that I'll recognize all this around me. That by a split second, it can all go away if God just says, that's it. It can just go away, just like that. I could not be here. You could not be here. Nobody could not be here. So we have to really be careful about how we carry in our mission or whatever. Whatever mission that he has, whatever mission this man has as a musician, he may be great in genius in some of his music and stuff, but he does get you talking about things you want to talk about, debate about. And that's the thing about it. Like, I scratch my head and say, he says slavery is a choice. Then that's the case. You'll say rape was a choice with women. When a man, sexually assaults them at a bus stop or in certain place like teachers or something, at home, if somebody incest, there are different families, rape. Sometimes it's somebody in the family, a male figure, who does that to one of the women in the family. It could be anybody. Or, just a random teacher or somebody just, so you really saying, so if you're going to say slavery is a choice, I guess you're going to say rape is a choice. But that's a whole nother different can of worms, a whole nother different math, a whole nother video for a whole nother different day. Then anything that ever happens to anybody when they're victimized is a choice. It's not exactly a choice. It's something that happens to them, and usually happens like robbery, like mugging. That's not a choice. You didn't go outside and just say, I'm just going to be mugged and robbed, unless you dress in flashy or somewhere, carrying a lot of jewelry with you. That's not a choice. The people that work at a bank don't just be in the bank and counting up the money and adding up and say, oh, we're going to decide, let's just get robbed today. Let's just have some people come in and just hold the place hostage with guns and just rob. Some points, terrorism might be a choice, but not entirely. Because the people don't see that coming when they get attacked, a city or a country gets attacked, like 9/11. I don't think that's exactly a choice, but that's different opinions. But you saying that, racism is a choice, but you saying that slavery is a choice. I don't know if I agree with it initially, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Not no way offended by anything, but I'm just scratching my head saying, if you get people talking, get them talking now. So in 9 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm just saying, you know what? That's just my take on it. So, and then before I introduce myself, because that's right, it's Tyrone Bennett. Until the end.